This week we told you about the rising costs of eggs, and now some people are planning on getting them straight from the source.
KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falkenberry tells us how you can raise your own backyard flock here in Lubbock.
You can get 6 hens and be under the city ordinance, and you can have some good farm fresh eggs.
Up to 6 hens without a permit. That is how many chickens the Lubbock Livestock Ordinance allows within city limits. Stephen Green, the director of Lubbock Animal Shelter, says although you don't have to have a permit, there are some requirements to be aware of before you start your coop.
There are requirements such as they're not supposed to leave your yard. You can't let them be flying over the fence, so you really want a way to contain them.
An enclosed coop ensures your chickens are not crossing the road and makes sure other animals are not eating your chicken for dinner.
So the hens are in there safe and sound. Cats can't get them, other natural predators can't get to them, and they can't escape their property.
That coop must be at least 5 feet away from any property line. And as for the chicken feed, it must be stored in a rodent-proof container.
You have to keep your food in an airtight container so you don't get pests in it.
You have the food and the coop. Now all you need is the chickens. But you can leave roosters off of your list. They are prohibited under the city ordinance. And yes, you can still have those farm fresh eggs without a rooster.
A lot of people might think if you don't have a rooster, you're not going to have eggs, and that's totally false. A hen will produce eggs, and they are good to eat.
We will have the link to view the City Livestock Ordinance at kcbd.com. Natalie Falkenberry, KCBD News Channel 11.
It's important to remember, however, that the CDC warns having your own backyard flock carries some health risks. Backyard chickens can spread salmonella and get you and other animals sick as well. The CDC has linked backyard co-ops to over 1,000 people becoming sick with salmonella over the past year. Safety tips for owning chickens can be found on the CDC's website.